Welcome everybody, welcome. You guys, we do this every Saturday around 11 a.m. Pacific. We like to see the regulars, we like to see the newcomers, whoever joins, we're just happy to see you. Let me turn on this. We got our screen going. We're ready to rock, guys. Let's see who ends up showing up to this crazy live show. TFT is here. The moderator. Jeff Ott says, dude! Isaac, what's going on? Don Sinacci, oh my god. Don Sinacci's here. Swiss Watch Gang, Marco. Everybody who follows me should go ahead and subscribe to Swiss Watch Gang, because he makes much better content than I do. Emmanuel, Taco. I'm just so happy that Don's here. Dean, certified T3 bot says, good morning. Rant away. Okay, we have the green light from Dean, so we are gonna go full send on a rant when we get to it. Seam says, how's it hanging, dude? What's going on? Let me see. Sean Drory says, hi from Israel, Jiu-Jitsu. Yair, also from Israel. Certified T3 bot. Marissa, certified T3 bot. And my sister says, sup from mom, dad, and Riss in Okefenokee. My family in Oklahoma. What's going on? Welcome to the Saturday Q&A. Pro Gamer. Hi T3, my channel is tough to pronounce. Can you try to say it loud? It's actually very easy to pronounce. Joel Taborski. What up, Okie from Funky? The moderator, TFT, says, hi, T3 sis and family. Everyone, please say hello to my family in Oklahoma. We can do a little quick wave before we do the actual wave. It's a little too early in the live stream to do the actual wave. We have to wait around 10 minutes. Taco says, hello, Goodman family. Bad Matt, certified T3 bot, says, hi ho, Okies. Seam says, hi, Okies. Joel Taborski's waving at the family. All right, guys, so let's go ahead. Don Sinacci, hello from Oklahoma. Let's go ahead and get some questions going this beautiful Saturday. We're not quite ready to do a wristwatch check. Void Vids! Certified T3 bot says, hey, you effing nerds. What's going on, my brother Jordan? The pigs in the blankets. Says, happy Saturday, Jory. We have the same haircut. I know. Yep, it's about that time, guys. It's about that time. All my hair went down my face. So, whatever. Maybe on opposite day I can put the hair back up here, but... So, Alex Pernijo, certified T3 bot, says, bow to Lord Flat Moon. Ian Halam, what's going on? So, let's get some questions, guys. We're having a bunch of new people, which I'm very happy about. I wonder if more people are getting notified about the live streams because they're hitting the bell, or just because the algorithm is in my favor. I'm not quite sure. From Chester, England. TFT, certified T3 bot and moderator, says, Jory, what vintage watches and games have you been rediscovering lately? It's a good question. So as far as watches go, we have the steady stream of micro brands. But I'm trying to think of a watch that... So, okay. My channel members know of a micro brand. It's more of an independent company that I just did a review on. You guys will be seeing it either today or Monday. I'm not sure when I'm going to release the review, but the review has been greenlit. And it is one of the most impressive independent watches I've seen. It is sapphire crystal, front and rear. It is using the very sought after Rolex 904L stainless steel. It has a handmade tourbillon with a titanium cage with an integrated ball bearing, shock resistant system, and a silicon escapement. It has a 100-meter water resistance rating. COSC certified, Swiss made. All of that for under 10 grand. And it is insane. And I already did a little mini review for my channel members. If you guys want to get sneak peeks of these reviews, then please join the channel membership. It's not a Zellos. I'm not going to tell you the watchmaker yet, but they just beat the record. They just took it away from Tag Heuer by making the first or the most affordable Swiss-made tourbillon, and I got to review it, and I'm very, very excited. So that's a watch that I just discovered, to answer that question. To answer a game that I have just discovered. Uh-oh, Marco! Everyone from Swiss, everyone follows Swiss Watch Gang. Marco just guessed it, but we gotta wait for my review. It's gonna either come today or Monday. Very excited. Okay, as far as a game that I've been rediscovering, you guys know Zelda Skyward Sword? It just got the HD reissue for the Nintendo Switch. When I went to Utah for Gato's wedding, I started playing that game, and then every week I'll turn it on and I'll play a little bit more of a dungeon or something, but I don't have much time to like sit down and play through like a full dungeon each time. But that's a game that I've been rediscovering. We have Bo Backwards from the Deutschland. People are asking if the moon is flat. The moon is in fact flat. I'm sick of these flat earthers telling us that the world is round. If we just use basic logic, right? We can see other like things in our solar system and they're all spherical. So why the heck would the world be flat? Why would that be the only flat thing in our solar system when everything else is spherical? The only thing that stands to reason is that the moon is the only flat thing in our solar system. So the moon is flat, the world is round. Everybody, let's just get that out of the way. Anybody that wants to be a round mooner, you guys can go ahead and unsubscribe from my channel. We all know that the moon is flat. Yo, guys, can I actually say something? I'm going to go. Dean already gave me the green light for a rant, so I'm just going to go ahead and rant. At the end of last week's live stream, all right, like right before I signed off, people were still making flat moon jokes. And so I said, yo, I got to go. I have a meeting on the flat side of the moon with the reptilians and the Jews. So I got to go. I got a few people like getting really upset with me that I would ever like make anti-Semitic remarks like that. I don't think they realize that I am a Jew. I am a reptilian. Like I am a Jew. I was celebrating my heritage. I wasn't making fun of Jews. I was celebrating my reptilian heritage. All right? Moderators, do your thing. Let's whip out that band hammer real quick. Boom, baby! Woohoo! Can we get hammer emojis in the comment section? Hammer emojis in the comment section. Bad Matt says, Jory about to get canceled. Cheers. Guys, what are you sipping on? We always, as is tradition, what are you sipping on, gentlemen? For me, it is medium roast Pike Place, black. Can I show it to you without spilling it? We will see. Ooh, LaCroix. Round mooners where you blow. Almighty Ohm says. Harshal is drinking Fanta. Taco is drinking orange juice. Sim is wearing, I hope he's not wearing his tea. That'd be uncomfortable. He's drinking Yorkshire Gold tea. Ian, sipping on some Jameson. We got some hammer emojis. Yeah, baby. Briar Blues, certified T3 bot. Taco says the flat side of the moon. Mathematically, both sides are flat. Yeah, but one side is a bit flatter than the other. Let's be honest. Have you been there? No. So only speak on topics you know about. All right. Michael, sipping on water. Shane, kind of reminding me of my dad, sipping on some wild turkey. That was my dad's favorite drink. Watch Monkey, coffee. All right, guys, so we are 10 minutes in. We are going to go ahead. TFT, real quick. My moderator has a link to the #1 place to buy affordable vintage luxury watches. That would be the Time Teller shop. Go ahead, click that. We did a restock last week. We have t-shirts. We have mugs. Guys, I'm sure a lot of my channel members can attest. It just so happens my website has the best coffee mugs ever. Go ahead and pick those up. Support the channel. Click that link and check it out. All right, we are 10 minutes in, 11 minutes in actually. So what we got to do is, what are we going to do, guys? Comment section, chime in. We got to pause the live stream. All right? Because believe it or not, there are a few thousand people that like joining in after we record the live segment. So what we have to do is show those people some love. Yeah, they were lazy. Yeah, they didn't wake up on time. Oh, they live in a different part of the world and it's really inconvenient the time I chose because not everybody can live in the Pacific United States. Oh, I have kids, I have a job, I work during the live stream. Okay, excuses, I've heard them all. No cuts, no butts, no coconuts. All right? Cut it out. We're still going to wave to you, though. Hello. We see you. We acknowledge you. We thank you for watching the recorded segment of the live stream. We love you. We got some coconuts in the comment section. I said no butts, no cuts, no coconuts. We do love you guys watching the rerun. But it would be cool. It would be way cooler if you joined us live. All right? I'm just going to be honest. Because then I can actually answer your questions and we can make all the inside jokes during the live stream, and then we can all be laughing hee 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 together instead of you on the couch watching it sometime in the future being like hee hee hee, I'm part of the live stream inside joke too, when you're actually not. No, I'm just kidding, you are. We love you. All right, guys, back to the live stream. Let's get some questions going. Enough messing around. We got work to do. Gotta sip my coffee. Guys, I said no butts, no cuts, no coconuts. And now I'm getting nuts and coconuts in the comment section. Come on. Mike Castigliano says, speak in tongues and wave. You guys, was that last live stream? Michael has a question about Seiko mods. So, Seiko mod, listen, all right. Modifying things, messing with things, never leaving something alone. This is something I'm very familiar with, to my parents' dismay. I can't ever leave anything alone, right? If I would get a car, the first thing I'd want to do is like gut it and mess with it and ruin it. I've done that to every car I've owned. I've ruined every car I own in a good way. But my dad, who also enjoys cars, doesn't get it. He doesn't understand why. Why? If you're going to buy the car, buy it as you want it. He doesn't get that certain things don't come from the factory and you have to change. But I digress. Same thing goes with watches. I understand that there are some like people that buy watches and they just want to tinker with them. They want to mess with them. They want to make it more their own. And I totally understand that. However, I'm going to kind of side with my dad on this one. I'm personally not super interested in modifying watches. It's just not my thing. With watches, I would rather buy the watch as it is, as I like it. However, with these watchmakers like Seiko that actually have a huge aftermarket, it's kind of like Legos at this point. You know what I mean? With Seikos, you can literally change everything from the bezel to the crystal to the dial to the handset to the movement. So, here's what I will say. Yes, I approve of modifying your watch. I just wouldn't do it myself. I go through people like Nathan over at 444 p.m. He's not a sponsor, but he is a really cool local dude here in SoCal, and he does really good work. That's who's made me a modified Seiko. So I'm more into like picking out the parts and having someone else do it. I don't trust myself with all these little parts and, putting it back together. It's not my thing. Oh, Ian Falconer from Scotland says, should I say good morning, Jory? Haggis. Is that Scottish enough? Taco, what mods have you done to your Porsche besides the wheels? It still looks stock. It's very, very far from stock. It is like the farthest from stock you can get without messing it into the body. If you want to know what modifications I've done to my Porsche, go ahead and check out T3 Time to Drive, my other channel. Yeah, you got... the list is probably too long to list here. But that's kind of the point of that build. When I drive that 911 around, I want it to look like a 911. And then when you drive it and it blows past you in the canyon, you're like, wow, that's not just a normal 911. And I'm like, bye! Too bad! I'll talk about my Porsche in a moment. Let's get some more. We got a lot of questions, and I don't want to like take up a ton of time with that thing. Okay. TFT moderator has a link to T3 Time to Drive. If you want to click that, the first episode on that channel is a full breakdown and shakedown of my 911. Time for a 914, Jory. Pierre has a question. Can Breguet ever get some real love? Breguet is very important or logically significant in the watch world as far as what they've done for watchmaking, whether it be for chronographs or their really haute horlogerie watches, like their insane, classiques, their classique series, or their just like Type 20 chronographs. I think that we should really give them the credit that they're due for watchmaking. I do also understand they don't get as much mass appeal, but guess what? They are part of Swatch Group. So I complained about Swatch Group already. People get upset when I complain about Swatch Group because they're like, oh, Swatch Group saved the Swiss watch industry. Swatch Group bought a bunch of brands that were going to go under, and without Swatch Group, all of them would have been out of business. Yeah, but they're essentially like defunct, or like still. They're essentially defunct because Swatch Group doesn't give these companies the resources to thrive in different parts of the world. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Kaiser says, good morning, George. Glad you and Connie remained healthy. Thank you so much. Reading comments. Nick H, certified T3 bot, says, if Porsche tossed in a watch with every sale, which would make the best free gift with your specific vehicle? So the truth, Porsches aren't super unattainable. That's the truth, right? Like, Porsches aren't super duper unattainable, and that's why I call them the Rolex of the car world. Because although they're coveted by many, the truth is a lot of people have Porsches. They're not these hyper rare watches unless we're talking about or they're not these hyper rare cars, excuse me, unless we're talking about the GT cars or the really limited run models. So I don't know what Porsche could get away with giving away for free. But for my specific vehicle, what do I think, like for a 996 C2, what do I think they would give out? So back when my specific car came out in '99, it was almost an $80,000 car. Okay. So what watch would they give out within that parameter, and what percentage of the car's value would they give away? That's the question, right? I don't know. It would probably be a Rolex. I would just say a Submariner, right? Just like a stainless steel Submariner. Bad Matt, certified T3 Boss says, hey Jory, what would mommy milkers drive daily? Does tall vampire mommy need legroom or a lift kit? I would say a really old school Rolls Royce. Like a really, really old school Rolls Royce for mommy milkers. I'm talking about like an old one. Don Sinacci, I would love one of the older Porsche design IWCs, like from the 80s or 90s. I think those are dope. Jordan says, boring. Submariner isn't cool enough for a Porsche, Void Jordan says. So, I get it. The thing is that that's what I'm trying to kind of say. Like, Porsche doesn't make super limited numbers of their vehicles unless we're talking about the GT cars. And they also aren't... Okay, they've gotten very expensive nowadays. But I'm saying relative to, like, the other cars, like Ferraris and Lamborghinis and stuff. Porsche is still not, like, the highest echelon when it comes to price tag or rarity. And same with Rolex. Rolex, believe it or not, and I actually made an episode you guys are going to see next week talking about how there's like the highest tippy top of watchmaking, and then there's like the lowest bottom shelf, like rubbish of watchmaking. Like watches that most of us don't even see on either end. But this middle section of watchmaking is so vast and so broad that like most, like believe it or not, most of the watchmakers we love are in this really broad middle section. And Porsche is in that middle section of watchmaking. But people, because Rolex has this huge, I said Porsche, I think I meant Rolex. Rolex is in that middle section of watchmaking, all right? And so what I'm trying to get at is, although people love Rolex, and although Rolex has the biggest brand equity out of any watchmaker ever, when it comes to their price tags and when it comes to what they do with, you know, as far as complication goes and finishing and man hours invested into each unit, Rolex really isn't the highest echelon of watchmaking. All right, that's the truth. Most Rolex watches are pretty mass-produced by a robot these days. They don't have very many complications. The two most complicated watches that Rolex makes right now are the Sky Dweller and the Yachtmaster 2. The Yachtmaster 2 has the regatta timer, and the Sky Dweller has that crazy fluted bezel actuated time change mode. So, though, aside from those two watches, really, Rolex doesn't have very many complicated, like, complications. They're really not hand-finished. They're pretty mass-produced. Although you can't really find many Rolexes, as far as rarity goes, they're not hyper rare, right? Even though you go to an AD and you can't really find any of them. But yeah, for these reasons, I think, in conclusion, in summation, that's why I consider Rolex to be a parallel to Porsche, right? Bada bing, bada boom. The difference is that Porsche actually has like a lot more engineering and technology invested into their products than Rolex does with theirs. But yes, I am the Doug DeMuro of watches. Thank you. Huge compliment. But I understand what Jordan's saying, that the Submariner is not cool enough for a Porsche. I definitely believe it. Jordan, certified teacher, says, I would take a Boulder version 1 Expedition Everest. Ooh. One of my favorite watches over a Submariner. Style-wise, practicality, I would take the Submariner and sell it and buy the Boulder. Hey, Jordan's got good taste, man. Can't hate on that reasoning. Jordan says that he would love to have a vintage Bronco. Oh, O.J. Simpson with it. Don't get a white one. Reading comments. Taco says Porsche equals engineering, Rolex equals marketing. John, this is Jory Goodman. I am Doug DeMuro. Let's be honest. Targa Florio, really cool racing inspired name. Also a very good viewer of mine. Says, yo Jory, loving the content as always. Got me a Panerai PAM 210 Radomir. The Rolex obsession has never spoken to me. Forza Ferrari. Yeah, man, I mean, it's funny that you bring up Panerai because I'm falling out of love with Panerai. So, but it's interesting that you bring up Panerai in the same breath as Rolex because they're both related. You know what I mean? Like Panerai wouldn't really be around without Rolex. So, Rolex made a lot of the early stuff for Panerai. That's why the earliest Panerais, you see the little Rolex crown logo on them, which is insane. So the Rolex Sky Dweller is the equivalent of a Porsche 911? No, I think you got my parallel mixed up. The Sky Dweller is not, because the Sky Dweller would be like one of Porsche's GT cars, right? Like maybe like the GT2 would be like a Sky Dweller, but most 911s would be like a Submariner, I would say. By the way, I would absolutely love a Rolex Sky Dweller. I would absolutely love a Rolex Sky Dweller. Hey, Staten Island! Sicily! Nick H, certified TD Rot, says, I don't know, it took a lot of cops to catch that white Bronco. Where was he driving? Was he driving down the 101 or the 405? Was it the 101? Someone help me. Where was he driving? If my family's still watching, my parents would know. It was the 405. Yeah, that famous scene. He's driving down the 405 and there's like a fleet of LAPD and highway patrol behind him. That's insane, man. Mark C says feeling ignored. Maybe he knows I'm wearing Orient Bambino. Haha. Well, I don't know what that means because I actually love the Orient Bambino. So, Mark C, I think this might be your first live show. We get like, often we get like a few hundred people popping in and out. So I can't read everyone's comment, but I really do try. So thank you for joining, Mark. I'm not actively ignoring you, but my moderators will let you know that I do the best I can. I'm one dude. I'm trying to keep the show going. I'm trying to keep the momentum going. I'm trying to keep this entertaining while also interacting with the comment section. So if I were to read every comment, I would have to stop, scroll back up, then talk, then stop, then talk. And I can't do that. So, sorry, Mark. Almighty Ohm says, Jory's cool with Orient. He was just wrong about the Defender 2. Hey man, I never said the Defender 2 was a bad watch. I just said that I'm just the Defender 1 looks better. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Why nobody talks about Citizen? Interesting. All I hear is Seiko, Seiko, Seiko. That's it. I mean, let's be honest. That is true in the watch world. A lot of people don't talk about Citizen. I do have a reason why, and I think it's going to upset some people when I bring it up. You guys interested in hearing why? And this is not my opinion about Citizen. Okay, like their eco drive movements are very cool. That's not like I'm not dissing Citizen. Here's why I think watch enthusiasts are more interested predominantly in Seikos than Citizens. I think it's because when you think Citizen nowadays, and this all goes, if you want to look for the silver lining, like this is a big applause for Citizen and their marketing for EcoDrive, right? Like they were clearly very, very effective at marketing their EcoDrive movements. All right, Citizen was. But because of this, the byproduct is that watch enthusiasts who are more interested, here's the real breakdown, guys. Watch enthusiasts are more interested in Seikos because Seikos have done more with mechanical movements. But when it comes to mass appeal, the public that are not watch enthusiasts, most of them are wearing Citizens. Because Citizens are often more affordable than Seikos, and they just have an eco-drive movement that it's always on. You don't need to wind it. Like a lot of people that don't know anything about watches are actually quite intimidated by mechanical movements, right? A lot of people don't realize that mechanical movements are very, very easy. They're robust nowadays. You don't really have to baby them. But for the mass public, you see a very affordable $100 watch that's always running. It looks durable. It's made by Citizen. Hey, I've heard about Citizen. So the mass public tend to gravitate towards Citizen, but in the watch world, in the watch community, amongst enthusiasts, they tend to gravitate towards Seikos because Seikos have done more with mechanical movements. And I know this kind of gets reduced to, mechanical versus quartz. Oh, you're just hating on quartz. No, I'm saying that the mass public don't care about the soul a watch has. The mass consumers don't care about jewel count and cost certifications. They want something that's affordable and that will run. And that's why a lot of our dads, a lot of our, grandpas, or a lot of people we know, our teachers and stuff, they just have a Citizen on their wrist because they don't care about the movement. It's easy to tell time, it's always running, and they don't have to baby it. But a lot of people that we know in the watch world want more of that. Do you know what I mean? They want more than that, excuse me. They want the jewel count. They want the, what about this movement versus this movement? It's because we're nerds, guys. It's because we're nerds. Let's be honest. Hey, I resemble that remark. Oh my god, my dad says things like that. I'm old too, guys. I'm bald. Alright? So I think a more interesting parallel, honestly, you guys want my final opinion? You guys want the final truth about this? I think a more interesting comparison would be Citizen versus Casio. You know what I'm saying? I think Citizen versus Casio would be a much more interesting comparison. I don't know enough about that. I don't know what happened in Japan, Citizen versus Casio. Maybe that'll be a cool, interesting episode. But I think if people were to compare who is more orologically significant and who is more popular, Citizen versus Casio, I don't know. I know for me, I would pick Casio over Citizen. Just me personally. I think that I like more of what Casio has done. I like G-Shocks, data banks, whatever you want to call them. Jordan says, I'll never give up my Casio digital love. Michael Powell says, you're bald by choice. I'm bald because I'm losing my hair. Okay, so Jordan actually has a very interesting breakdown. He says, if you're talking analog, I would go Citizen, but digital, Casio. Yeah. But I personally just would pick Casio over Citizen. I don't know. I'm a snob. Bad Matt, Certified Teeth Robot says, hey, did you hear Tudor re-released the updated North Flag? No? Oh, wait, that's what a good company would do. Did they actually do that? Can someone confirm that for me? That would be interesting to look at, because I actually love the Tudor North Flag. Darkstar says T3 for testosterone. Yeah, baby. Wristwatch check. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, Bad Matt is being a troll. Okay, because I was gonna say that would be something that a good company would do, but they wouldn't. So, all right, guys, let's do a wristwatch check. We hit 100 viewers. What are you wearing, guys? Life of Sam already knows. Tuna, baby. I got the SBBN 031 tuna. The big tuna there. Absolutely love this watch. This is like a go-to everyday watch, kind of for the reason we were talking about with Citizens. This watch is not on a winder. This watch is not, I don't have to wind it, don't have to worry about it. I can just throw it on my counter. It's just always running. So it's funny. For all the people in the comment section, not of my live streams, but for all the people in the comment sections of my various episodes that want to call me a snob, I actually wear quartz watches more than mechanical watches. Guys, don't let anybody else know, okay? Keep that, this is between us, all right? This is between us in the live show. Luis is wearing a Certina DS1 automatic gold. Seiko Fu is wearing an Orient Kamasu with a strap code. Other brother Daryl is wearing E.C. Anderson Denise Diver. Ooh, a watch I've reviewed here. Life of Sam's wearing a Must Cartier tank. Very nice, I own one. Andrew's wearing a Mini Tuna Solar. Walker Nader's wearing a khaki mechanical on leather. The Pigs in the Blankets, Certified Teeth Robot, is wearing a Seamaster Pro 300 white dial. Jika Ninja is wearing a Seiko Mount Fuji UNESCO World Heritage Limited Edition Sport 5. Nicole Celeste is wearing a Ray 2 Raven, a watch that actually when I was one of my good friends that I grew up with in New Hampshire, who I ended up getting in touch with just via watches, he owns that watch and he actually really likes it. Harrison, Tag Heuer Cell Chrono. Jordan, Certified Teeth Rot, is wearing a Mundane Stop to Go. Very cool watch. Dare I say artsy? Jordan? Artsy fartsy? Yair, my bro from Israel, is wearing an Oris Pointer Date. He's a big Oris boy. He's my Oris boy. Joel Taborski, Certified Teeth Rot, a Bulova Sea Star. Roar of the Tiger, Bulova Precisionist. Rick Green is here. Everybody, round of applause. Certified Teeth Rot. Better late than never, Rick. Bad Matt, Certified Teeth Rot, says, Jory, made positive episodes about Pagani Invicta. Most negative criticism is that they are unoriginal. The public. He must be a snob. True. Artsy fartsy. Me? Artsy fartsy? No. I resemble that statement. Clap. Yeah, Mundane, very interesting watch. I believe it has lume on the underside of the handset. they've done it. Made watches like that. Pretty cool. Targa Florio wearing his Speedy Pro Hesselite. Very, very cool. I own one of those. If you're going to get a Speedy Pro, you got to get a Hesselite. Yeah, the loom on the underside of the handset with the mundane watches are insane. To think to do that as a watchmaker, that's a very interesting design choice. I dig it. Joel Taborski says, hey, let's give a shout out to my brother from Florida. He's got his first Seiko, and it's a King Samurai. What's going on? The other Taborski from Florida. We love you. Seiko Fu, certified. T3 Bot. We have a brand new channel member. We love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. Guys, if you want little sneak peeks of reviews, if you want weekly meetups, if you want probably the best meme forum on the internet, dare I say it, guys, you need to join the T3 Army, guys. Click that join button, $4.99 a month. It's literally less expensive than a Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. Very topical, okay? I'm gonna be honest. Less expensive than one pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks gets you the best membership on the internet. I literally only show up because of the meme section. We have various forums on that Discord chat, and we have a little thread about memes. I literally show up just for the memes, and then I end up looking at all the other forums, and then now I can't sleep because I'm talking to people, messaging them about things that they wrote, and oh, we're talking about this, oh, we're talking about that. EDC items, pictures, what are you wearing, cars. You gotta join. Guys, the reason we are able to do these vids, I'm on camera every day now. The reason I'm able to is because of my channel members. We love you. Certified T3 bots. Andrew Phillip, but he thought you were a metal lover because your beard. I am a metal lover. Metal, grind, hardcore, that's predominantly what I listen to. Dead to Fall, As Blood Runs Black, Black Dahlia Murder. These are like my favorite bands. The Red Chord. I could go on and on. Yeah, I've been listening to all that stuff since like middle school. Have you said what time it is, Harrison? It is 11:53 a.m. Let's get down to business. Woo! That got Jory super jacked. Guys, for anybody that joins today, Seiko Fu, and for any other people who join, who might be watching that join the channel membership today, go ahead and click the community tab. So you go to my homepage on YouTube, my channel page, you click the community tab, and then you'll see a little sneaky link to the Discord chat that only the members can see. So it's a little function on YouTube that I can send things only to the members, and so that's what gets you access to that members only Discord. Shane says, I'm not giving up my pumpkin spice latte. Hey man, neither would I, honestly. Rick Green, certified T3 says, you will become a channel. Will you become a channel member? You become a better person. Rick Green, I also want to shout out real quick. He's a really active user on the channel membership, and he's really funny because he's a absolute enabler. I've told him the watches I want, and every day he sends me a picture of a watch that I really shouldn't spend my money on, that I really do want. And so we love Rick Green, but he is an absolute enabler. Guys, what's the #1 rule about watch collecting? Guys, when I started this channel, what was the #1 rule about watch collecting? Guys, I'm gonna wait. Type it in the comment section. I'll wait. Hey, Chica Ninja. He got it immediately. He says, don't start. Guys, don't start watch collecting. If you take one thing away from this channel, it's don't start watch collecting. And I'm making a note about something. So, we try to do monthly designs. We try to do monthly t-shirt designs on the shop. If you guys go to the shop, we have like death metal t-shirt designs. We have like gym t-shirt designs. So I guess this next month's design, I'm going to come out with a shirt that says, don't start watch collecting. And it is going to sell like hotcakes. Yeah, guys, just don't start watch collecting. How about that? Let's just not do that. Let's not start watch collecting. I like that TFT, the moderator who's always really positive, is like, buy what makes you happy. No, dude, don't start. Do not start. The day that you start watch collecting is the day that you are like perpetually poor. It's terrible. Yair got it. Dean got it. Taco got it. Nicole says the first rule about watch collecting is don't talk about watch collecting. Yeah, Fight Club, baby. Rick Green says the Fleming Fund 1016, baby. Let's get those 1016 super chats in, guys. Guys, we gotta, you know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do. You gotta start talking. Guys, glasses in the air, cups in the air. Bad Matt with the 1016 fund, cups in the air, people. Hands up. Dear Lord of the chronometer grade, a watch collecting, I do declare. Chronometer grade watches, so accurate, dear Lord. -6 to +4 seconds a day, oh you accurate perpetual Lord. We ask you that you might give us the power and sanctity to help celebrate this momentous occasion of the super chats. We asked you, the congregation of the T3 Watch Army, to go into your parents' purses, to go into your parents' wallets, and to go ahead and find the credit cards, type in those credit cards on the YouTube interface, and send T3 a super chat, that he may spread the love of the Watch Cosk Certified Lord to the people. That he may buy himself a Gulfstream jet, that he may buy himself a helicopter, that he may buy himself a humble Rolex 1016 with a factory gilt dial. So I ask you, the congregation of the Cosk Certified -6 to +16 movement, to go ahead and go into your mother's purse, to go ahead and go into your father's wallet, find his credit card, type in those numbers, don't forget the serial code on the back. That security code gets you every time. I do declare. Type it in on the YouTube interface, I said. And send T3 a 1016 super chat. Can I get an amen? I do declare. I do declare. Amen. Oh my God, you guys crack me up. That character, that like Southern preacher character is probably the best character that we've ever come up with on the channel. Like this foghorn leghorn like Southern preacher that needs your money so that he can go buy a Gulfstream jet. And then we have to speak in tongues, obviously. Guys, can I get some speaking in tongues in the comment section? I'm not going to stop until we get it. Let's get some speaking in tongues. Go on your parents' credit cards and type in the serial code in the back. I do declare, I swear to the COSC certified Lord, -6 seconds to +4 seconds a day. Oh, you sweet COSC certified Lord, grant us this momentous day. Grant us one day of accuracy and reliability and resilience to get through this day. Please, COSC certified Lord, give us this piece of paper certifying our accuracy. Please, COSC certified Lord, -6 seconds to +4 seconds a day. Go into your mother's purse, find her credit cards, type in the security code on the back, I do declare, and send T3 a super chat. Can I get an amen? Guys, I'll help. Ba-boo, 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 ba-boo. I guess we all know what Jory does on Sundays. Nah, Jews go to temple on Saturdays. Then a dragon appears. The T3 denomination is perfectly fine to Zin. Ooh, very clever. Very clever. In the T3 denomination, it's perfectly fine to Zin. Get it? With 2 N's. Oh, Brian. Mike's calling me out for being a preacher. See, I go to synagogue on Saturday, and then on Sundays I go to preach down south. But yes, like truly observant Jews go to synagogue every day. But what I'm trying to say is our Sabbath is on Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. So. But my boy Yair probably goes to synagogue like every day. It's perfectly fine to Zin. That was very clever. That was very clever. George A says, if someone watches the stream for the first time, they're going to be very confused. Hey man, it is what it is. We just got to have fun, right? It is what it is. We have fun. Yair, Shabbat Shalom. On Sundays, Jory sits outside the Rolex AD and preaches. I have my towel, and I have like the Wristwatch Annual in my other hand, and I'm holding it up and I'm screaming outside the Rolex AD. Jordan says, honestly, Jory being goofy is the main reason I've stuck around. Let's be honest, guys. My YouTube videos aren't that good, but my live streams, man, they hit. I'm telling you. Respectfully. I'm surprised more people don't show up to my live streams. You know what? I think, so this is what I've heard from other people. They've told me that I really should start marketing my live streams more. Like I should start really mentioning them like on every episode. Because I honestly think that if I did market the live streams more and got a higher percentage of people to show up and we started running it kind of like a podcast, it could probably be one of the bigger things in the watch world. Thing is that it's just fun to kind of just turn it on a Saturday and just chill with the people who want to chill. But I might do that. I might try to get more people involved and really get this thing going so that the Flat Moon can, you know, we need to spread the word of the Flat Moon, the COSC certified Flat Moon God. Guys, what do I say? It's got to be -6 seconds to +4 seconds a day. Oh, great sanctity of the COSC certified Flat Moon God, I do declare. I'll say it. Jordan, Certified Tito, says, the humor, personality, and the non-snobbiness of the watch reviews is what makes the channel good. Thank you, Jordan. I really do appreciate that. And then he's going to call me an effing nerd. Come for the watches, stay for the jewelry. Amen. Uh-oh, Bryson's here. Ryan, Certified Tito, says, Jory's beard, good genes or good beard care products? Well, I will tell you one thing. I don't use, this is going to get Briar Blues upset, because Briar Blues is like an aficionado, dapper gentleman. He knows all like there's like specific beard shampoo and this and that. I'm going to be honest, I think most of this is genetics. Because I don't know any. Mike, come on. You are like the most dapper gentleman with your bespoke leather-bound library and your pipes and so this is gonna get him upset. But I don't use like very many specific beard products. However, when I go out, which I haven't done in like 2 years because California is like, have you seen Mad Max? Okay, that's what most cities in California are right now. I use this stuff called Redken Brews, and it is a beard oil that you literally just comb into your beard, and it smells good, but it's not hyper fragrant. Why is that important? Well, the truth is some of these beard products and some of these beard oils are super duper fragrant, and they might smell good when you open the bottle and you're like, ooh, oh, I'm getting subtle notes of citrus and, ooh, is that teak wood? Like, okay, that's very fragrant in the bottle, but the more fragrant it is, when you have it on your beard all day, that is going to give you a headache, all right? So Redken Brews is something that smells good, it moisturizes the beard, it helps any dryness that you might have on your skin underneath your beard, it gives it a nice sheen without being too oily, and it's not super duper fragrant to the point where you start smelling it on yourself. That is like the worst thing ever. Here's what I will tell you also. Trimming your beard, okay? This is something that you learn by trial and error, and you learn it just by doing it. All right, gonna be honest, I looked up YouTube videos and stuff, and it's literally like trial by fire, right? So you literally have to practice trimming your beard, and you have to, this is gonna be weird, but clippers are good when you get up here, right? Because I'm shaving, I have a shaved head now, so I've learned to kind of like blend it in a little bit. But I use scissors and a comb when it comes to the rest. I don't use clippers like the buzzer. I don't use that here. Like bzzz, I literally use clippers, or excuse me, I use scissors and a comb to shape it. And then I just use the clippers to line it up down here and to fade it kind of into my beard. So I think that is probably the skill that you should invest in more than like beard products. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? Jordan says I copied him. Well, I didn't really, I think Jordan did have a buzzed head and a beard probably before I did. So maybe I did copy him. Jordan, let's be honest. You are on the cutting edge, no pun intended. We are all just worse carbon copies of Jordan. So, all hail Jordan. Yeah, dude, Fed is doing great. Him and I have been talking. Fed's been going to the gym like regularly. He lost over 70 pounds. Mazel tov to Fed. He freaking rules. He's crushing it. Let's all support him. I understand that that's like a difficult journey. He's being super dedicated. And he's a badass, dude. He's a badass. He's still not going to be stronger than me. And I still hate him. But good job, Fed. Jordan for president 2024. Jordan says, nice to hear some truth on this channel for once. Christopher Johnson, certified teeth robot, says, your beard has evolved. I remember your vintage look. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. You know what? We always evolve. The goal is to evolve, but stay the same. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been Jory. I'm just getting cuter. Someone mentioned my Inuyasha shirt. Inuyasha! Best anime. No, I just want to write creepy stories and look. Jordan, you could do a lot of good as president, bro. I'd write you in. But guys, thank you so much. We've been here for an hour. Anime titties. Yo, can we get some anime titties in the comment section? Oh my god, we're gonna get demonetized actually. But yes, I am if I was president, we'd make anime girls real. I'm just saying. Vote for Jory Goodman and anime girls will be real. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me on today's live stream. And I'm so thankful. I look forward to this every week, and it's a whole lot of fun. I'm just very, very thankful, very grateful to hang out with I don't necessarily want to say like-minded people, because I feel like we're all different, but we seem to all get along, and we have similar senses of humor, I will say. But I have a very diverse crowd that shows up, and it's a whole lot of fun. So thank you so much for everybody that joined in, and of course I will see you on the next episode. I actually might release an episode today. Would you guys like that? I might release an episode today, so stay tuned for that. But regardless, I'll see you on the next one. You know, get out of your comfort zone, guys. I'm telling you, live streaming was something uncomfortable at first, but I had to get used to, and it paid off. You got to tell someone you love them. I'm telling you, even now more than ever, when we kind of feel isolated maybe and things seem uncertain, you got to tell someone you love them. I'll start it off. I love each and every one of you. Number 3, you got to tell yourself you love them, because at the end of the day, that's all you got, right? So don't isolate yourself from yourself either. You are important, and you got to rely on yourself, guys. For real. I'm dead serious about that. Something I'm learning to do more and more. All right. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for hanging out with me. You deserve to be happy today and every day, so just keep on crushing it. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Love you guys. I will see you on the next episode.